Howdy folks, Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit, coming at you with mechanical drop set for upper body pulling, mechanical drop set number 3, which is actually our B series here. Now remember, a mechanical drop set is a superset between two exercise variations. The first one's a little more challenging. You go immediately into the second exercise, which is a different variation of that pull, which is a little bit easier variation, one in which you place yourself at a mechanical advantage so you can keep cranking out some more reps and doing some more work. So a mechanical drop set is an intensity technique in which you have two exercises. The first one is the more challenging variation. You manipulate your body position or angle of your joints and muscles doing the work in relation to the weight in a manner so that you can move on to exercise B and continue to tax the target muscles a little bit more. So, simple, effective, high intensity way to extend your work capacity, build some muscle, and build also a good lactic acid tolerance. So we've got reverse incline dumbbell rows, which I'm going to be using a bench for this. It targets your upper back. You're kind of pulling upward in relation to your torso. So that's a reverse incline row. 8 to 15 reps, the range we want to fall in here. That's a hypertrophy type of rep scheme. Medium volume. Immediately into, without any rest, as little rest as possible, immediately into normal dumbbell rows in which you're pulling perpendicular to your body. And in this case, I'm not going to use the bench on that for 5 to 10 reps. I'm going to stand up and do it. So that way I don't have to adjust the bench, or that way I get a full range of motion. Because if I was laying down on the bench, the dumbbells would hit the ground before I reach full extension with my arms. So we go from pulling upward at an incline, which is a little harder, focuses on your upper back, to pulling horizontally towards your body or perpendicular towards your body, which is a stronger row variation. That's a stronger approach to rowing that gives you some more leverage and allows you, in this case, to keep working after you've kind of taxed out the first rowing variation. So let's go into that. Reverse dumbbell incline rows, 8 to 15 reps, and then we squeak out 5 to 10 dumbbell bent over rows. And I'm using the bench on these inverted rows because that way it takes my lower back out of the equation, lends me some support so I can focus on my upper back, not have my lower back be the limiting factor here. There we go. All right, so you see I've got the bench set up here on a 45-degree incline. Getting into position is a little bit of a challenge in and of itself. So what you want to do is grab your dumbbells, hop them up here, make sure the bench is anchored, roll onto the bench. Now we're into position. Here we go. All right, 12 is about all I got there with good technique. Going immediately into the mechanical drop set. Now I'm going to hinge over and pull towards me. Now, since I'm pulling more perpendicular to my body, I'm able to get some more work in, because this is a stronger rowing position than on an incline. All right, got 12 there. Maybe that was 10, but both positions fell within my rep range there, which are kind of medium-high rep ranges. So supporting yourself with the bench on that incline gives you the advantage of not taxing your lower back, since you're leaning against the bench for support, because you need your lower back for that second variation. You could also just stand up and do incline rows, yes, but if you row in this hinged over position and then immediately go into a more bent over position, your lower back might be the limiting factor, which is not the target here. So we don't want something other than what our intention is to get in the way of being productive. So, and that was reverse incline dumbbell rows, 8 to 15 reps. I got 10 or 12 there. And then 5 to 10 reps on the dumbbell rows. I think I got 10 there. So do that 2 to 4 times, resting 1 to 2 minutes between rounds. And that should really be all of the pulling workout you need for that day. It's a great and very powerful intensity technique if you're honest with it and you make sure that you're milking the mechanical drop set for all it's worth. And remember, you have to earn the drop set. There's no sense in decreasing the intensity, changing the angle of your position to give you an advantage if you didn't tax out the prior variation. So whatever comes first, treat that as the heavier, harder exercise. That's what it's there for. The second exercise is just to finish off the muscle group and get what you can out of it. So give that a go 2 to 4 times through, and you might adjust round to round how many reps you do or possibly what weight you use. You do want to use a constant weight. You see I use the same dumbbells there. Constant weight from variation A to variation B, but you might adjust how many reps you do from round to round. So give that a go. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up. Catch you later.